It's time to get hydrated, motivated, moist. Let's make that pot stink. Moist. Oh, Lord. 2 whole bouquets. Y'all remember old Bozo the Clown? That sausage is scared Miss Piggy right here. Oh, time to move to the Redneck Riviera. Get it in there. Cream of celery. This jambalaya is going to be moist. Oh, on my lips. Boom.
Cowabunga gamers, welcome back to another episode of Divine Journey 2. Last time, I believe we made it to the Soul Binder, and we got a whole bunch of new machines. We moved metal processing in. We got the Soul Binder, like I said, redstone furnace, I believe was last time, and a whole bunch of coal coke and everything. Actually, I can use this coal coke. We can start pulverizing it for better steel. Between episodes, I've been working on just progressing. I wanted to automate Grains of Infinity, which we are going to do today, I think, or at least in some kind of way. And to do that, we are going to be using Firewater, since this is a good way for us to make grains. You put it on, basically you put it on, not endstone, bedrock, and it makes Grains of Infinity similar to how fire does. And to do that, we are going to need the vat. So I went ahead and made all the bits that we are going to need for it. Just want to make sure both of those are empty. So now that we have the vat, where are we going to put it? I guess we can, I don't want to put it there. Oh, should we put it there? Yeah, no, we only need to do this like once. So we can put it here. Let's just grab some universal cable, because more than likely this is just going to be temporary. Right? Okay, so for this, we are going to need a capacitor. We will steal this one. This all stemmed, by the way. I wanted to make capacitors because the goal for today, or for the in-between bits, was to work on these and get enough materials and everything to make these. What the fuck do we have to make for these? I'm sorry, what? We need enhanced machine parts. Enhanced chassis. End steel? Holy shit. So that's its own whole thing that we're going to get into in a little bit, I guess. But Grains of Infinity first. So this is going to be hooch, which is water, right? Water, and we can use potato and sugar, I see. So let's get a few buckets. We also need potatoes. We need sugar. Do we have any potatoes? I mean, we should have potatoes. We've been around the block enough where we should at least have a few. Honestly, we can use, which is literally just like sugar, seeds. We can use seeds. Yeah, let's just use seeds, because it doesn't really matter how we get there as long as we get there. Right? Okay, so sugar, some seeds. You're cooking up something. Let's make some more sugar, I guess. And then we needed, what, redstone and blaze powder. So we need some more water, it looks like, which is fine. I think 2 more buckets of water should be enough. If this is 500, yeah. Okay, so you're cooking up. You have 500. This should be 1,000. And Firewater is 1 bucket. Like, we just need 1 bucket. Blaze powder and redstone, right? Dump input tank into output tank. But can I dump output tank into input tank? Apparently not, but that is fine. One of you and one of you. And then we have a bucket of... I got a clipboard, so this is what we're going to be doing today. We made the vat, automate Grains of Infinity, and then start mech part 2. Nice. Okay, so there's the Firewater. So I will meet you at Bedrock, and we will get this automated. Okay, we are back just below the base here. Way up there is the base, and I just dug out a small room for the Firewater here. So if we place the Firewater, actually before we do that, we want to do something like that. So we have some place to put our things. That should work. So we want to put the Firewater right here. So that should spread out somewhat all over. Just making sure that there's not any missing pieces. Okay, so what I want to try before, my original plan was to put it like right above the center. But what we can try, right, is moving the area not that way. I guess this would be west and east. Right? Still not like big enough to tackle the whole area. It is a bummer, right? So what is the plan then? The plan then is to stick with the original plan. Which would be to just place this over. Yeah, and we can walk through it, so it's not like a huge thing, I guess. Show area. Yeah, no, 100% that works. Place the drawer. I think let's put it below it, because I think that would look nicer. Okay, okay. Let's try this again. Let us try this again. Let's pick up the water, place it down, place you down, right? We can remove you, place the Firewater, and then we need to make this item, right? Yes. Oh, did I bring the key? I did bring the key. Look at me go. So this is now Grains of Infinity. We're going to put a emerald upgrade in there along with a void upgrade. I guess if we really wanted to, we could block it off, right? Let me get some more stone here. We could block it off so that it is only like within the area of the vacuum hopper. I'm like pretty sure we can increase the range of these. We might be able to. I think we are. But yeah, for now that is automated. Or passive, I guess. Grains of Infinity. We just need to come down here. Once we have ender chests. Once we have ender chests, we'll automate this properly with like having it go directly to the base. But for the meantime, that seems pretty solid to me. So let's head back up and keep going. Okay, we are back. Just got the 6 octadic capacitors that we're going to need for 3 of these, electrolytic cores. And we're making 3 of these because they go into the electrolytic separator, the pressurized reaction chamber, and the rotary condenser, all of which we need to make. And I'm seeing they require a bunch of enhanced machine parts too, which is really cool for us. So let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like we need 18 of these things. So we need to make 3 of these, which is really freaking annoying. Because because this is all, it goes all the way up, dude. All the way up. Is there a reason we're making? Yeah, we need it for plastic, so we can't really like skip this or cheese it, can we? As a crafting component. Okay, so let's make one of them to start, I guess. Because we're gonna need, oh, we still need to do this. Okay, let me make a few of these and I'll be back. Okay, we are back. So perusing through all the bits we need for this, we can get all the way up to, what is it? The end steel chassis. But to get the next level up, we need melodonic. We also need grains of piezoality. Okay, so we're gonna need a sag mill, like regardless of what we do. So that's pretty cool. But we will worry about that in a bit. Am I doing this right? I feel like I'm overshooting everything. Enchanted machine Casey. Enhanced. Yeah. Okay. No. So to get the enhanced machine chassis, we need melodic alloy, which comes from end steel ingots, which we have, but also popped chorus fruit, which we can only get from the end, right? And to do that, we need to fight the ender dragon. So I've gone ahead and beefed up our crossbow. Upgraded it with, what did we do? We did enriched glowstone bow limbs and an Osgo glass tool binding. And I also upgraded it with haste, and I put sharp on the bolt. So I think we're going to go fight the ender dragon. So let me gear up and I'll meet you in the end. Okay, we are in the end, so let's actually finally fight this guy and hope we don't lose too badly, because I know we've struggled with this in previous bits of this. Nice, we did it. Okay. Finally. Oh Lord, that took so long. It didn't. It was annoying though, for sure. And then, did it drop everything yet? No, not yet. But nice, we did this. Shit, which means that we can find the thing, the bit that takes us, the portal we throw the ender eye in, or whatever, ender pearl. No, that's the death. That's the bookmark for the end, for the waypoint for the end. Is this thing? Usually there's like a beam or something, right? Oh, there it is. Perfect. What is this used for? Okay, so it's used for a few things. Interesting. Well, glad we picked a few up, regardless of how useless it seems. but I'm sure it will be useful at some point. Hopefully, but whatever. We've done it. We've beaten the Ender Dragon, so now we can not have to worry about it. Not have that be looming over our heads the entire time. What the hell are we doing over here? We just need some chorus fruit. Okay, I'm going to collect some chorus fruit and I'll meet you back at a base. Okay, we are back. Put some of this stuff away. We have a bunch of chorus fruit, right? So we should be able to make... Actually, hold on. Let's do this smartly first. So 3 end steel casings. So we need popped chorus fruit. Okay, so that is fruit in a furnace here. And then the other thing we're going to need for this is grains of piezoality, right? Actually, this isn't bad. This isn't the hard part. Is the hard part this? Simple sag mill? So we need 2 machine casings. We need 3 of these bad boys, right? Okay, so we are back. Hopefully we have everything we are going to need for a proper sag mill. That took longer than I would have liked, but it's fine. We are going to put you there. We're going to get the capacitor out of the vat. So, what do we need to do? What do we need for this? We needed this first. Oh, grains of piality, right? Or piezoality quests. And if we go to this quests, those are vibrant crystals. Those are not the same thing. 5th way to crush. Hey, but we got some grains of infinity there, so that is pretty huge. Some of that is always nice. Okay, so let's figure out what we need for... What are we making? We are trying to make this. And so far we have... No. We are trying to make... this mechanism piece of garbage. Right? And for that we need this. And we wanted to look at enhanced dye blend, which is pulsating iron, which is iron and ender pearls. And then let's grab a stack of iron here. Send this through. Hopefully this is pretty fast. Seems to be. So we're going to need... Oh, fuck. That's 1-to-1, isn't it? That's an annoying number here. So if we want... Actually, hold on. How many of this do we need, right? So for this, we need 4, 8, 12. We need to do this recipe 6 times. So we need 6 times 4, which is 6, 12, which we need 24 grains of piezoality. We have enough organic black dye. Fantastic. So we might need actually more than we currently have. How many ender pearls are in here, though? We got to unlock it because we're dumb. Exactly 2, which is amazing. Let's take all these out. Let's take these out, and then we can basically put these back and turn it back on. Yeah. We may need... Maybe? Okay. We may need to farm the end for a little bit. That's fine. Now that there's no... Also, this is awful. I screwed up making this. It looks nice, but it is, in fact, not very practical. which is always fun. It's always fun. So we have 20 right now. Right. So we can make 2. Oh, hold on. Put in a sag mill. We can make grinding balls, right? Main output 140%, bonus output 240%. End steel. Grinding balls. How much end steel do we have? We only have 1 end steel. End steel, I think, is pretty simple. It's dark steel, obsidian. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, let me go farm the end for a bit. Okay, so we should... Right, because we didn't bring them in. So we should be able to do one of these, which means... Holy shit, that's annoying. Got some end steel out of it though. So that makes the top tier Ender IO machines, but it also... Ugh. Electrical steel is silicone and steel, right? Yeah. So let's quickly make up some electrical steel and get the first one of these bad boys. Then from there, we can continue our way to these machines. I think this leads to at least a gas, but does it lead to extreme reactors? What is it? Modular? No, I don't think the power gen that we did in E2E2 is in here. That's fine. Okay, there's our enhanced machine parts. What are we missing? Red alloy ingot. Okay, red. Thank God, because if this was any more difficult, I would lose my mind. Thankfully, it seems pretty straightforward here. Slap one of those in and we get the electronic core, which is nice to have. Ay, ay, ay. I know what machine we're making first, because this gives us 2 enhanced machine chassis, which is exactly what we need, right? So this is the first one we're making. And this gives us steel. Look at me go, looking at the fucking quest rewards. Okay, so do not use that enrichment chamber. As tempting as it is, do not use it. So now we can quickly make, what are we missing? ME, there we go. And then we need energized, sure. What is this? This is quartz glass. Make some of you, make the rest of you, and then we need 2 of these bad boys. We're gonna need some more quartz in a bit. What is this? Certus fluic. But we should be able to make one of these, 2 of these, and then enrichment chamber. Yes. And then pressurized reaction chamber, right? This gives us 2 of these. Yes. Okay. I just want to double check, because if we screw this up, I'm going to lose my mind. We need to make 2 ultimate gas tanks. Fuck. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. It's not perfectly fine. What the freaking fricks is you? So we need 3, 6, 7. We need 14 dark. That's 9 right there, right? So 9 dark steel. Dark steel is okay. You, and you. Go get cooking. Get cooking. We still need... No, this is fine. This is fine. Right? So we have everything there. Oh, we're going to need so much more dark steel. We're going to need 2 fluid tanks. Okay, so fluid tanks. We can kind of cheat a little if we want to dig through these quests. Like this one gives us a... This gives us 2 of these. Ethanol, plant oil. Wait, which is the one that we have like way too much of? Plant oil. So we want ethanol for this one, right? Claim. So we can do something like this, right? Where the output push goes into here. And that's filling up, that's making, this is emptying. Cool. So that fills up that. Are there any other quests where the reward came in like... Lapis and gold? Not quite what we're looking for. New. That is a shame. Okay, so I think we still need to make one of them. That's fine. We can very quickly whip that together while that one drains. We just need 2 steel plates. Right? Okay, 21 dark steel. I really don't know if that's going to be enough. It probably isn't. But we are missing more refined obsidian. But we have enough in there, I think, to really make it do with it. Let's clear my bag a little. What else can get away? These can go away. You 2 can go away. You stay. You stay, though. I like the cut of your jib. Right? Okay, you keep cooking away. Then you, pressurized. Need one of these. Hey, we need more than that. God, I love that it cuts off the end there. I know it's my fault and I can easily fix it, but I'm gonna blame the game for right now. How are we doing with everything, by the way? You're kind of eh. You're kind of eh. You're a stud though, with 2 enhanced machine chassis. Hell yeah, sign me up, dude. Okay, now pressurized. We need... I will probably regret doing that. So there's one. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's almost the hard part done. And you're gone. We need a magnet really bad. What are we doing here? Back part 2. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, there's 2 of those. One of you. Hopefully another one of you. Oh, we're missing all the dark steel. Shit. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Ah. And this should be... Yeah, okay, good. Okay. So next up, we need these, and we're going to need a bunch more dark steel, which I got cooking up, thankfully. Right, so there's one. Good. So the bottleneck here is just the refined stuff, right? And then I take it, this is alloy, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, so we take these 8. Oh, perfect. Let's drop you in because I think we still need like one more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this takes a lot of dark steel, which is very annoying, but that is fine. We have the technology. It's just like a time gate, really, more than anything. Right. Then 1 elite gas tank. Almost 2 elite gas tank. We can get some more osmium. Throw that in here. God, once all of this is automated, I'm going to be so happy. And maybe one day we can remember which one is which. Right? For the time being, I threw my gun, of course. Thankfully. Okay. You should be good. Bam. What? Oh. Okay. And then just... We're almost there. We're almost there. Whoosh. Whoosh. Did I put enough in there? I think I did accidentally put enough in there. Well, that's good. Okay, there's 1. And then we just have 4 more pieces of dark steel to go before we are done with this. I threw my gun again, I think. No, I did not. Perfect. Okay, so that, once this is done cooking, all of that will be good. Right, there's 2. 3, and then 1 more. Yes, perfect. And then this gives us this bad boy. Amazing. Then this gives us 2 enhanced machine chassis. And then we can work on, this gives us the 2 pressurized fluid tanks. That's funny. Oh, hold on. We need more dark steel because of course we do. Okay, which means we need more of this, which means we're out of this for some reason. No, pulverized coal is what we were using. Right? Yes. Kill. We really need to fix automations or processing, because right now it's very bad. Not or processing or gathering, because right now it's all manual. But hey, lay of the land, dude. Lay of the land. What was there? The stuff was in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's slow. That's fine. That is our fault for letting it get behind. Oh, that's so much dark steel. Okay, we are back. I went ahead and made a ton of dark steel, a bunch more steel. So hopefully this will be enough for what we need to do. So we left off trying to make an electrolytic separator. Right? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to make an electrolytic separator for the pressurized fluid tanks. This doesn't actually use anything here. But we should still be fine. So let's make 2 more of these. We should have enough. We don't have enough because why? Oh, right. It's electrical steel, isn't it? And then silicone. Yes, we did have a bunch of that. I took out the capacitor there. Just so we could make 2 more of these, but it seems like we need to make a few more before we are actually done. So let's take a look at what else we need for one of these. We're going to need 2 blocks of dark steel, which is pretty easy. There you go. We're going to need a steel casing, which is going to be 2 steel plates. Actually, yeah, I always forget that it hides in there. So that's going, we're almost good there. And then we're going to need 4 pressurized fluid tanks, which is going to be some more steel. 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay. So we can throw those in. So what else do we need? Steel scaffold. We need a bunch of steel scaffold. Again, we are going to need more of that. It's funny, we made a bunch of steel. Oh, but apparently it wasn't enough, because of course it wasn't. We require infinite amounts of all the resources, but thankfully the blast furnace here, not blast furnace, what is this? The alloy smelter is pretty fast. So we should get like 2 stacks of steel in no time at all. I'm so excited to have all of this finally automated. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Once we have all of this automated, it's going to be really nice. And the automation, where is the automation coming from? Automation starts in chapter 13. And we are not even close to that. Well, we're on chapter 11, right? This seems to be like the bottleneck of getting into the chapter. And by that, I mean like where the real work is. But I could be wrong. I guess we will find out shortly. Anyway. How much scaffold do I have? I have 5 scaffold, and for each one we need 4. So we need 4, 8. We need 16 scaffold. Right? Yeah. 8, 16 scaffold minus 8. No, minus 4 is 12. So we need 12 more scaffold. Cool. Cool. Ah. So that's enough for another one of these bad boys. So we have 2 of those. And for this, we're going to need 2 more of these, right? Which is red alloy, silicon. No, we just had the silicone. Where did we put it? In here. It is. So we put that in. That should be good. We're actually just gonna make a bunch of these while I'm thinking of it. How upgrade kit? How bad are these upgrade kits? Those are actually really... Oh, mithril gear. Mithril is our current bottleneck. We don't have enough mithril, right? Because mithril is... Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. Mana Dust, Demon Lord, and Platinum. All this is annoying to get. At least currently. Why do we have 44 in there? So you're good. Red alloy. Hold on. What? I guess I had some in there left over. Oh, those don't require plates. That's just like raw steel. I guess if these required plates, they wouldn't actually be craftable, would they? Ah. While we're waiting around, you want to put iron in first, otherwise it makes What did it make? It made HOP graphite. So that's another 2. So we should be good for 1 more fluid tank. So that is 4 fluid tanks. Perfect. So now we can start upgrading them to the dark iron fluid tanks. 2. And what did we run out of? We ran out of these fluid tanks. There we go. So we have our 4 fluid tanks. So for this, we have almost everything. We just needed, we just needed the machine chassis here. We might also need, we didn't, steel casing. So that means we should have everything we need, right? Nice. Do we have one of these? No, we do not. That's why we made the electrical steel. Chassis. Shit, where did the chassis go? Right there. I'm sure we'll need both of those. So here's one. My boy, it's time to come home. And there's 2. So there's the 2 for those fluid tanks, right? So this should be the separator, which it is. The capacitor, we can throw in here. It'll be slower, but it'll be fine. So that is this one. And then the last one, substrate. Actually, this is interesting. What is substrate ethylene used for in this pack? So we use water and ethylene or hydrogen. So ethylene supercharges it, and oxygen makes it into HDPE pellets, right? And these make a whole bunch of goodies. Glow panels, stuff for astral. Almost like plastic, exactly like plastic, right? So this is no leakage. We already made. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? So for this, we need ultimate controller cores. Okay, let's think. Let's think. Think. So we have everything here. Oh, we might not have everything here. Now we should have everything here, right? Yes. Okay. So we just need 2 of these bad boys, and for that, energetic alloy, which is gold, redstone, and glowstone. Yes. Okay. So that's making energetic alloy. We need a lot of this. I'm just seeing quickly. Capacitor. Can we make another one of these, right? We just need, what, 2 of these? These are steel rods, which we are crafting up a storm, dude. Don't stop, won't stop. So these 2 go in, and then we can make a blue one. Maybe if we grab some more energetic alloy. I know we're using the energetic alloy, but we need to use the energetic alloy to make the energetic alloy. Perfection. Okay. Whoa, you weren't supposed to go that way. Okay. Okay, where are we? Why do we have a... Oh, right. So we want 2 of these, right? 1, 2. And then for these, we are going to need... We have enough silver, but we are missing the reinforced alloy, which is this. Let's grab some iron. That goes in here. This goes in here. Actually, I was making... Yes. Okay, so okay, press diamond. We need to figure out I know I mentioned this already, but we need to figure out our like ore generation. I don't want to make an extractor from IE. I just don't like the multi-block, I think is my excuse, or the excuse I'm going with. I'm not sure when our next like ore gathering upgrade comes, right? Do we have quarries? Probably here, but where's RF tools? RF tools at RF at tools. Builder, right? So a builder, block breaker, placer. Yeah, so there's a quantum quarry. Honestly, we could probably get a builder pretty soon. Pretty soon. So what are we missing from this? Oh, plastic. Once we have plastic, we can like... Oh, fuck off. No! God damn it. Okay. Well, one day we'll be able to get it. Maybe there's something I'm missing there, but I don't think so. Maybe we should just like rush to it, right? What are we building? We're trying to make, not you, a condensator, right? A condensator. Ooh, Oz go glass. And then lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So throw those in. That'll make the fancy dusts 4. That's enough for 1. And then honestly, this is going to be... Maybe we'll just like upgrade all of the Ender IO machines, because these are really good. The capacitors are cheap, easy to upgrade, and they do like everything we need them to do for the most part. There's a few machines we need solely that we can't get from Ender IO, like the compactor and sawmill. This whole line. That's a good mix, I think. It's a good mix. But it really does open up everything. And once everything's automated, ooh, chef's kiss. Are we literally just waiting for the lunar reactive dust? I guess so. Do we need more of these? We need one more purple one. There we go. Oh, no, you stay. You go in. You go in there. We have a good amount of steel. So this will be our first ultimate control circuit, right? And then what else do we need for this? We need... Oh, fuck. Wait, we have a fluid... We have a pressurized fluid tank. Yeah, so we can make one of these. Cool, I guess. And then one of these shouldn't be too bad. One of these shouldn't be too bad. It's a little bad. And then, hold on. So, yes, we're trying to make one of these. Diamond tier elite gas tank. Let's see if we have 4 of these yet. We only have 2 of these right now. What is this? This is the control. We only have 1 control circuit right now. But that's fine. Like, here's 3 of these. Here's 3 of these. No, you'll stay. Okay. So here's the blue one. And here's the purple one. That should be a quest, right? No, we didn't hold the shit. There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. I can't believe I had to make another one of these. That's okay. I'm sure it'll come in handy for something. And we'll regret our pressurized fluid tank usage later. So the ones we need, no. You're the ones we need. You're good, you're good. All these are good. Good, 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 good. Okay, so the fluid tank is done. Fluid tank, these two are working, and then this. Basic fluid tank. Advanced fluid tank. You're good, you're good. Okay, maybe we... No, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? You're good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. So another one of these. Check. So we have two of these. There's the elite fluid tank, and then here is the almost ultimate fluid tank. We just need two more of these in there, and that should be it for the, what is this? Rotary Condinsator? I don't even know what we're doing with these. We need plastic. This is how we get plastic, apparently. So we need to set up a plastic line. No. 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 We're almost there. Sorry, I thought we were building a different one. That would have been catastrophic, dude. There's the ultimate fluid tank, and now here's the rotary condensator. Substrate? Ethylene. Hydrogen. How the hell? Hydrogen comes from water, hydrogen, and oxygen, right? The oxygen can go to make hydrogen. Or to make liquid hydrogen or something. God, this is a whole thing, isn't it? So, but we need the PR, or the substrate. We need this to make one. And you make ethylene. The ethylene can be used to loop it. But you make oxygen. But the substrate with oxygen, liquid ethylene and oxygen makes these pellets, which makes HDPE sheets, which allow us to make plastic. How does the plastic get made? The plastic gets made. Oh, please don't tell me we have to do this. We probably do need to do it this way because this comes from a latex processing unit, and the latex processing unit, right, requires some plastic and iridium gears. Cool, 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 cool. And then that is gas. Okay, so I think this is going to be where we wrap up this episode. It's getting pretty long. But next time, we'll come back. We'll automate substrate, HDPE, and get some plastic. And then from there, we will cry when we realize we need more of these chassis to make the machine casings. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.